Alright, so today I'm gonna be using probably the strongest proficiency build in the game right now. And if y'all didn't know already, proficiency basically buffs your move just how Violet and Let's would, but better in my opinion. So for example, Sonata Flow, it does more slashes, which is basically more damage. Your Fast Fang is has a lot more range, just how Violet and Let's would, and it buffs more moves. But the only downside to proficiency is that you lose hero, which this build kind of solves or fixes, if you want to say it. But yeah, the build is basically 40 speed and 25 kendo. I have brace to replace my hero. It's not as good as hero, but it's still like decent. You take less damage basically, and I say you should definitely use it if you're running this build. But yeah, I'm using Slash is really good, and skill boxes are Sonata Flow and Ghost Cleave. You don't have to use the skill boxes, but I prefer having Ghost Cleave in all my kendo builds. But yeah, the weapons I'm going to be using are Ukiora, and I might have one or two fights where I use the Scythe. I think the Scythe is really good. It's just basically a downgraded version of the Ukiora Katana. It's basically the same crit, but the Scythe freezes, but it stuns for less time, so you can't do what your combos you can usually do with Sonata Flow. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure to like and sub. As recording this video, we're at 980 subs. I really appreciate all your support, and we're so close to 1,000. Make sure you drop a like and sub, and let's get into the video. Alright, so this is our first match, and low-key, I'm just saying now, this build is crazy. I mean, yeah, the build is still good without proficiency, but I feel proficiency makes it a lot better. And this first dude is Confusion, and what I'll say is, once you know how to fight Confusion, it's pretty easy to fight against. So basically, if you didn't already know, because I know a lot of people didn't know already, the way to counter Confusion is just turning around. When you see him do like the Z move, turning around and blocking, and that's it. Then most Confusion niggas, they don't know what to do after that, because they don't expect people to know. I'm putting out a game. But yeah, this build is lucky crazy. I wasn't planning on getting Ghost Cleave. It just happened to, I just happened to get it, and I just rock with it because it's still lucky good. But yeah, this build is lucky pacing people up so fast. And the thing about proficiency is you have to be, like I said before in my old video, you have to be cautious. That's why I'm not like all in, I'm not too aggressive. You have to be passive, and I don't know if you can see it, but bruh, I be spamming brace as much as I can so I can at least be tanky. It's just like, maybe give me hero, but nah. Yeah, this build is low-key crazy. Y'all see cooking this dude up? What I like about it is the Fast Fang, it just feels so good in Sonata Flow. I definitely think they might nerf Sonata Flow maybe, because it low-key does a lot of damage, bro. Yeah, boom. Oh, I missed it. Do that. Oh, I love Ukiora Katana. Yeah, GG's. Alright, so we're in another match, and this dude is SR Kido. And I'm gonna just say it now, I hate SR Kido the most. It's the most annoying skill tree in the game right now. I think a lot of people are running it now because of the new mythical weapons. If y'all didn't already know, they added a universal Kido weapon for SR, Arrancar, and Quincy. And what y'all think is the strongest? In my opinion, I'd say it's probably Arrancar Kido, right? It's like Yoru, and there's 3 slashes that have huge ass hitboxes. Soul Reaper's good as well, but I say Quincy's probably the worst out of the 3. It's still good, it's just not as good as the other ones. But the thing about the Quincy one is like, you can parry the second part of the attack easily. It's basically just it shoots projectiles, and if the projectiles hit you, it's a big ass sword that lands on you. You can parry the second attack easily. And yeah, I see a lot of people running SR Kido, probably because they're trying to get this weapon, they're just trying to make a build on it. But yeah, I keep fighting this dude. I hate SR Kido so much. It's like, I don't know how to play against it that well, but I kept trying, bro. I kept spamming race every time I could, because like I said, no hero, bro. I just need to get a little bit tanky, which is looking good, bro. It was working a little bit. But yeah, and y'all didn't know, Sarah Ostris, it gives you a charge of your, it gives you a charge of your proficiency back, if you already know. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, but it definitely gives you a charge. Bro, I low-key love Ukiora. You can definitely play this build on what's like the Scythe. The Scythe is still good. It's basically just Ukiora, but like It has less guard break stun time. It freezes though, so it can look you do some crazy shit for your like block break close to them, which I say is like an upside to that weapon. I'm gonna probably have maybe 1 or 2 clips where I use the scythe. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's get into the next one. Alright, so this time I'm gonna be using the scythe. And like I said before, the scythe is low-key nice. It's like a good option if you don't want to use the Ukiyo katana. It's basically the same crit, but the only difference is this time the scythe block freezes on block break. But the only downside to the scythe is it has a small like block break stun time. That's the only downside with it. It might get buffed, I'm not too sure. But let's just keep our hopes up because I low-key like the weapon and the design is looking nice. But honestly, I low-key like this fight, I'm not gonna lie, because we're like parrying each other's moves and it reminded me of like some debooking shit. And that thing you saw right now was something I found out just recently, that if you have like your charges and you proc Bala, it's 4 Bala balls, and if they all hit him, you get teleported behind him because of flash tension, and you can do something like flash fang, which is really nice. I had to personally remove Bala from my hotbar because I was trying to get brace because of the tankiness. It was a problem I was really having, but you don't have to. But I use brace because it's looking nice now. I've not lost a single match on this build yet, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, and that was GG's. Next match. Alright, so we're another match, and this time we're fighting a dude that has the new Keto mythical weapon I was talking about. It's low-key alright. I think he's a Quincy. Yeah, he's a Quincy. And I don't know how I feel about the Quincy crit. Those small projectiles have to hit you before the big ass sword like procs. I don't know how I feel about it because even after that, the sword is like easily parryable. It's the same thing with the SR Keto one, but I think the SR Keto one is better. And by the way, thank God they nerfed the fuck out of Sang Swinger. I don't know who buffed it, but bro, that shit went through block and it did shit a ton of damage. I think it did a bar, but thank God that shit got nerfed, bro. Thank God, bro. I hated that shit. Everyone was spamming that shit with like daggers. Like I said, I hate the daggers. It's not that it's good, it's just mad at no one to play against. But yeah, low-key pissed this nigga up. Oh, that shit block broke me out. I hate it. Boom. Going to that. But come to think of it, I've not been seeing what's it called, a lot of Quincy Keto builds recently until they brought back this new weapon. I think it's probably gonna revive Keto builds because I know I've not been seeing a lot of Keto builds. But yeah, we'll see, man. Slam this against the ground. Pause. And as y'all saw, as I said before, I had to play mad passive because, like I said, I'm squishy as fuck. This nigga has more defense than me. That's how you see it. That's how we see it now. Yes, bro. Quincy's are more tanky than me now, as it stands. I love the new bisection, but hey man, GG's. Alright, so this is our final match, and I think this dude is Confusion. I missed the Confusion counter on accident, and I don't know why this is a thing. If you parry the C in Confusion, I don't see why it should still put you in Confusion. It doesn't make sense. But hey man, it's a thing, I can't complain. Dodge that. Now, how do y'all feel about Chunko, by the way? I heard that they gutted, what's it called? They gutted Thundering Fury, and I was like mad pissed, but that was my favorite shit to use. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was waiting for his counter to go on, what's it called? Off cooldown. Confusion is mad at knowing when it hits you, but when it doesn't, it's just looking nice. Bro, that does so much damage. I love that shit. Oh my god, I'm eating this nigga's ass. I don't even know how y'all shit hit me, bro. Tears pounding on. And I think they buffed it recently. It does more damage than it usually does. Boom, just to block the confusion shit. Niggas, confusion niggas hate when we block their shit, bro. They be mad annoying. And that's GG's. And if you liked the video, make sure to like and sub. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.